Moving along, Max, we got to talk a little bit of college basketball, and I'm scratching, I'm itching to talk college basketball because I attended a game last night. Me, Big Will, and Zach, we went to the San Diego State Air Force game down in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Cool campus. But I went to see San Diego State last year up in Fort Collins playing Colorado State. I enjoy watching the Aztecs, man. They're always tough and physical. They always have a lot of bigs. They're long. They're strong.
Yeah.
And this year is no different. I respect Brian Dutcher. We did a top 10 college basketball coaches last year. He wasn't on there, but I think he's got to be in the top 20.
And the sixth team foul. And for the Aztecs, number 24, Taj DeGorbo.
I think Brian Dutcher has to be in your top 20 coaches right now. But we saw a good game. There was nobody there. I couldn't believe this was a Division I Mountain West Conference game. But like I said, Max, those Air Force boys, they're not there to play ball. They're not there to play ball. They're there for something bigger. So they're never good at athletics. But this was a game, Max. This was a back and forth game here. Late in the game, San Diego State's up by 2. Loose ball, foul on the Aztecs. So Air Force goes to the line, makes the first one to make it a 1-point game, misses the second one. Big man, Wesley, I'm going to try to say your last name, Wesley Selachowski. He had 22 points. He tips it in. He tips the miss in.
Nice.
4 seconds to go. Whoever's in the crowd, all 15 of us, they're going nuts. The bench is going crazy. Air Force thinks they have their first conference win. Get this, they haven't won a conference game this year. They last won a conference game last year, February 24th against New Mexico. They had 2 Mountain West Conference games wins last year. They won 2 conference games last year. Haven't gotten one this year. They thought they had this one. They thought they had this one on Sedachowski's tip-in, but damn it, San Diego State gets it in, gets it to their guard, Wayne McKinney III. He had a team-high 18 points off the bench. The 2 leading scorers for the Aztecs fouled out in this game.
Oh.
He comes in, he picks up the slack, he gets the inbounds pass, takes it coast to coast, hell of a screen at half court, just laying a guy out, takes it right in, fucking layup, buzzer, San Diego State wins. Awesome to see a buzzer beater. Great college game. Max, any thoughts on San Diego State, Air Force, and the Mountain West this year?
Obviously, watching that video is ridiculous. How in the heck do you let a guy go coast to coast in 4 seconds? How do you? I understand the screen at half court. That's fantastic. Where's the help side? What's going on with that? You guys thought the game was over. That's just a typical. Your defense let the game down. Okay, you just fell asleep. You thought the game was over. The game's never over. The game's never over, whether you're up by 2, whether you're up by 3, whether you're up by 4, I would look out. Okay, you kidding me? I've seen people get fouled and hit an and one from a 3-pointer plenty of times. Oh, yeah. So that's nuts. What a letdown for Air Force. But, Coach Breezy, talk to me about the Aztecs real quick. What is their record right now? Because I haven't heard much about San Diego this season.
Yeah, San Diego State, the Aztecs, they're now in the conference. They're 5-3 in the Mountain West. They dropped a couple already, 12-5 overall. I think they're gonna be on the bubble, Max.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be on the bubble when this thing is all said and done. They lost a lot of guys from last year, and most notably Jaden Ledee. He was a Wooden Award candidate.
Yeah.
Lost that big boy in the middle. But I trust Brian Dutcher. Mountain West Conference overall is also down. You know, we might be looking at two, maybe three teams making the tourney, maybe three. But I think San Diego State is going to be right there on that bubble. You know, you get Nick Boyd from Florida Atlantic that went to the Final Four run with the Owls down there. That you get him at point guard. He's your second leading scorer. It it was a little underwhelming for me. You know, like I said, they got the size, they got the physicality, they pressure you all the way. You know, always in the passing lanes. But I think San Diego State is gonna be on the bubble. And talking to Will and Zach, they had the same thing to say. But yeah, great time last night going down there. Got some barbecue. Shout out Mission Barbecue. We got there. Zach's already done with his plate. Zach swallowed it before we even walked into the place.
Zach would be that guy. Doesn't even wait for you. Doesn't even wait for you guys.
Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Jeez. Anything else about this game, Exy?
I got nothing else other than the Aztecs are always there, guys. They're always there. A couple years ago, they went to the Final Four. Oh, championship. A couple years ago, they went to the championship. So don't sleep on them. Slip it in. Maybe on that. Maybe that last four. That could be the last four right there.